Hey guys, it's Sonia and I think we are recording. Let's have lunch together. We haven't had a chance to catch up in a while. And to be honest with you, I've been filming with my video camera and I haven't had a chance to sit down and even edit anything. But I wanted to keep all you guys here on YouTube up to date with what's going down. So I thought we could have lunch together, hang out, and chit chat for a little bit. You'll hear Riley in the background. He's bringing in furniture. We are down here at our shop in Ligonier. So we made the drive down this morning from the Erie area down here to Ligonier. Tomorrow is, you can actually keep that door open, but tomorrow starts Fort Ligonier Days, and it runs for 3 days. It's the biggest event in this area that I know of, like East Coast. It's huge. There's a ton of people that come through here. And so we decided to close the shop. We decided to reconfigure the shop, reopen it. In fact, you guys are kind of seeing in the background here the first glimpses of what the shop even looks like. It opens tomorrow. So right now, I am recording this true time on, today is Thursday, right? Tell me what day of the week it is. We reopen tomorrow. You can hear all the trucks and stuff go by. I love sitting here. I love my store being in town. I can hear and watch and just all the sounds. It just feels like life, you know, when you are amongst a beautiful little town like Ligonier, just all the life that's going on down. You know, they're getting their ice creams, they're going back and forth, they're walking on their lunch breaks, there's a restaurant next door, all that good stuff. And I love being here. So you will hear Riley and Matt. Matt's making a mail run right now. We just did UPS run, and now he's doing the USPS run, and he'll be back. And we are basically loading in all kinds of furniture that I have painted, projects that are painted, projects that are not painted, and just kind of putting them here right now. And then I get to come in and make them pretty. Cool, right? This is good. Riley, have you ever tried a Chick-fil-A mac and cheese? No? He says no. I have been doing keto, low carb for a very, very long time. And for a long period, I didn't break it. Most recently, I've been trying to maintain a balance. And so right now, I'm trying to maintain a balance. But I'm also getting to indulge into some stuff that I haven't had a chance to try, like the mac and cheese. Matt, you tried this earlier on. What did you think?
It's good.
Yeah?
I like it. It's right on the border of homemade, tasty, and processed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like, it walks that fine line.
It does. You know, I'm eating this now, and I love mac and cheese. Anybody else out there? Matt, you make good mac and cheese.
I make the best mac and cheese.
Growing up, you know, we would do the box. We always called it in Canada craft dinner. Everything was craft dinner, right?
They
Remember
changed
that?
the flavor, you know that?
They did. Everybody didn't like that.
Yeah.
But the craft dinner that I grew up on, you know, the macaronis that you boil, you put your little orange packet into it, and you added, what was it? You added butter. Is that what it was? And a little bit of milk. That's what it was. We made a lot of craft dinner, didn't we? We ate a lot of craft dinner in the early days of our marriage.
I think Riley ate so much craft dinner. His DNA is half craft dinner.
Man, it was cheap. It was on sale. Buy 2 boxes for what, 99 cents?
Yeah.
Couldn't beat it. Pasta fills you up, right? So it's a good meal. But I haven't had a chance to try this mac and cheese from Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is one of my favorite places to eat. Anybody else out there? Or what is your favorite place to eat? Let me know below. It's one of my top places. And so as we were traveling through today, I'm like, I think today is the day I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to splurge. I'm going to try this mac and cheese. So I did a sandwich. This is my side that went with it. And then my drink. I had to get some potato patch fries too. Is that what they're called? Maybe they're called waffle fries. Oh, so good, right? So I had to try this. And I got to tell you, I do like this mac and cheese. I would get this again. Now, is it like stand out like the best mac and cheese I've ever had? No. Could it maybe have a little bit of crusty on the top, like in terms of some, I don't know, some breadcrumbs? You guys ever do that? That where you do mac and cheese and you sprinkle, either you like put a hard layer of cheese on when everything is baked, leave it in just a little bit longer, and when you take it out, it has a nice crusty, just a crusty bite to it. Or else what you do is you put breadcrumbs on the top of it, right? Do you do that, Matt? You like that better?
Yes.
I think you do. You do breadcrumbs or you do cheese?
You do breadcrumbs and cheese.
Cheese, okay. Matt loves to cook, as you guys know. His background is a chef. So, I love that. I think if they did that on here, I would even like, it would take it up a notch. This is really tasty. It's not like generic mac and cheese that you're like, it tastes like a piece of cardboard. I don't think I've ever tried anything on the Chick-fil-A menu that I did not like. So I do like this, but could they have maybe like did a little extra something with it? Yeah, I think so. Agree? Yeah. This was he agrees. So this is it, eating on the run right now. Powering up before I put this place in order. It's been a long time coming. We literally moved everything out of the shop up north. And now we're bringing stuff back. Matt's like, didn't we just bring this up with us to the house? Why are you bringing this back? We brought it up, we brought it back. I'm like, yeah, well, I thought I'd have a chance to paint it up there and do something with it. So now, you know what? At this point, we are in crunch time. So I'm going to bring it back down with me and paint it in the yard outside. And I am looking, and it's a sea of pretties. Now, some of the stuff is painted, some of the stuff is not painted. That's something that's going to be different in my store going forward as we relaunch it here tomorrow. And yes, it's open year-round, not just for this weekend. We're just timing it to be this weekend. Oh, I love that shelf. If you guys can't fit all the way back there, let me move this for you. You can just put it there. Yeah, that one's gonna go in the back. So one of the things that we're doing in the shop going forward, if you were in my store before, comment below, let me know. You'll definitely won't remember the walls looking like this, right? So again, sneak peek of the first kind of colors of what it looks like in here as we bring it all together. It'll be a late day today working on getting it all together. But you might remember that the paint was in the front and the back was always what it was, which was just an old kitchen area, maybe for coffee breaks. There was old cupboards in there. And honestly, it was just very basic. And believe it or not, that is where, at the point that we moved into this space, a little over 2 years ago, we were still hand making the paint. And that's how we started with Chuck Monkey Paint Company. Fun fact, we still hand make our glaze. We still keep that in-house. But what we did was we found a manufacturer to work with to be able to make our chalky style paint on a bigger volume because there was just so much demand for it. We were like walking zombies. But here in this kitchen, in the back is where we were doing that. And part of the renovations that we did was actually took out the old countertop, all the old cupboards that were there. We kept a few that we can make use of back there, like the stuff that's on the wall. And over the next day, I promise, all right, I will do a video so you guys can stay up to speed. One of the cool things I've tried about this video here is that I'm filming it on my phone right now, my iPhone. And typically I have to go ahead and film it with my camera, and then I have to sit down in front of an editing program and honestly edit everything together, and then wait for it to like render and wait for it to save down into a video and then re-upload it as a full video. There's a whole process, believe it or not, that takes hours to do. So I thought, you know what? I just wanna come on YouTube, say hello. I wanna do YouTube, I just don't have the time to do all the hours to sit down and edit right now. So this is why today we are doing an impromptu, just have lunch with me session, chit chat, kind of bring you up to speed onto what's going down and keep you company, right? So if this works well, this is gonna work really, really well, especially with our busy schedule. So, you know, I can film on my phone and just upload straight to my YouTube, right? That would be wonderful. Who needs some editing? Who needs filters? This is real life, people, right? There's nothing wrong with real life. So in the back, I started to say how when we took out the sink and everything, like it was just like reminders of all the work, all the hours we spent there, all the paint that was mixed there. Matt, how much paint did you make by hand?
I'd say, well, easily over 25,000 cans.
Did you hear that?
I'd say between 25,000 and 50, easy.
When we started, we weren't keeping track. And so between 25,000 and 50,000 cans handmade. We were walking zombies. Yeah, the demand was so big in our paint, we never knew. Lost your pants and your shoulder, yeah. So, wow. Wow. When I look back there, I think about, you know, how far we've come and who knows what the future holds. There's that whole saying of, you know, you haven't even lived your best life yet, you know, so part of the future is the unknown, and that's kind of fun. We like to keep it spontaneous. How about you guys? So when I look around this space now, I'm like, nobody knows what the future holds. All I know is tonight for the next few hours and into the evening, I'm gonna be decorating the store. Getting all the pieces are pretty much in place right now. And now I just have to go around and put them in place, do any touch-ups if in the transport they got nicked or anything like that, put tags on them, get everything ready. There's a few little fun things I want to do in here that I have yet to do. We're going to add some more stuff to the ceiling. I've got a chandelier to go up and some really pretty lights to go around it. Stay tuned, I'll show you all that. But yeah, I have always put my stores together, and I say store because I didn't start here. This is my second store for, you know, in terms of since having my business. I went into a booth, went from home, I went into a booth, then I opened my own storefront, Sonya's Shabby Chic. Hello, I'm Sonya, I love Shabby Chic. And then out of that, the Junk Monkey grew, the brand of paint that I used to paint all my furniture, which was our brand, which really wasn't a brand, just something that Matt had created for me to be able to use so I could get beautiful looks on furniture and the way I wanted it to look as a furniture artist. And it just grew and blossomed. And that's when I realized that there's two people in this world. There's the people that wanted to come in and bought every single painted thing that I would do and then say, would you paint my stuff for me too? And then I realized there's the people in the world as well that also love, like me, love the enjoyment of doing it themselves, right? It's like the people who want to pay somebody to mow the lawn, and people are like, nah, I'll do it. I kind of like it. I put my earbuds on and go and I do it, right? Or changing the oil in a car versus taking it to the garage. And so when I started to really have that epiphany that people not only want the actual finished pieces that I do, but they want me to teach them how to do it, and they want the same products that I use so they could get that exact same look. Wow, our business just took it a whole different direction. So at the end of the day, we moved shop, quite literally, over here to Ligonier, which I have loved being in this town. It's nice. Our other building was a big old general store from the 1800s. Oh my gosh! If you go way back on my YouTube channel, you'll find some videos where I showed that place. And I'm so thankful for YouTube because I really feel like it's a daily diary, a daily junk journal of sorts, a daily just, you know, when I look back, I go, wow, like I'm so glad I documented those things. So you guys enjoy watching the journey. And I gotta tell you, I look back and I go, I don't recognize myself sometimes. I'm like, ooh, nobody wants to really watch themselves on camera. But, you know, it's like looking at your pictures from high school going, oh my gosh, my hair was like that, I looked like that, I said that. So I have learned to not be hard on myself. And I'm not somebody who typically goes back and watches my videos just to watch them. But I do enjoy going back like in jumps in time and just going, oh wow, you remember that? You know? Or I remember thinking that was so messy and I showed that on camera, and then I look back and go, that was real life. I'm so glad I did that. I documented all the parts, you know? And just put them out there. If anything, I hope that it gives somebody else inspiration to know that, you know, if you can dream it, you can really do it. Yes, you've got to show up every single day and you've got to work for it. But you know what? What's more scarier? Going through life and not doing something that you've always wanted to do, you've always dreamed of, you've always had that yearning, that fire inside to do, or not doing any of that. To me, that's scary. Like, you cannot put me back in the box anymore at this point. I can't go back into the office. You know what I'm saying? What I did before. And so I'm just so glad and so thankful how my life has just changed through the power of paint. And I love showing people and reminding people, especially, that they can do it too. All right, I'm down to the bottom. So this is the next phase of Junk Monkey. And I've got to tell you, I've got lots of plans. Things that I've not done before, but things that I feel like this is really the season to do it. And everything in life, just like we're in the fall season right now. Although people got their Christmas decorations up, like, what? That's a whole other topic. But I think to myself, yeah, just let me be in the season. I'm not even ready for this season yet, okay? Can we not move on to the next one? That's why I always say, if I was that person that showed up with, like, say, for example, a green shirt, and it happened to be St. Patty's Day, then and somebody goes, oh, you're so good, you're so organized, you showed up in the right shirt. I'm like, it's St. Patty's Day. Oh yeah, I did good, right? Because it probably happened by chance. Too funny. So for the next phase, a season to everything, but there's some things that I've always wanted to get to and that I've been hearing you guys ask for. And you know, you can't do it all at one point. It's kind of like when you're juggling and or a juggler has all the balls. You know what I'm saying? You're just trying to keep all the balls in the air, and there's balls over there you want to add in. There's things you want to do, but at the end of the day, you kind of got to get this going, right? You got to get this going like a well-oiled machine. and then continue to add in and to continue to grow. So I'm excited because we are growing. Woohoo! There goes a school bus. There goes a school bus. Did you guys like school or not? I kind of liked school. I really did. I love to learn. So anyways, total side note there. All right, so I'm gonna jump off of here. Thanks guys for joining me for my lunch break. I am going to upload this to YouTube. Let me know if you enjoyed this chit chat time, because honestly, that will mean that maybe I can be on here more regularly, like daily, like I really want to, during periods of my business where I'm really cool, like laffy taffy in all different directions. So we'll get this store launch done tomorrow. Hello, it has to be done. There is no do not, it just will be done. So I'm excited to make all the pretties fall into place and do what I gotta do. You know how when you look at something, you're like, oh my gosh, like there's so much work here, but somehow I will get through it. And you look on the other side and somehow it always falls into place, right? It absolutely has to fall into place, and it will. It will fall into place. So I am off to do that. And yeah, so let me know how you enjoy this video. Does this style video work for you? If so, let's do more of them. All right, stay tuned. Follow me on Facebook and here on YouTube, and also on Instagram, because I post all the stuff all the time, all the places. All right, I hope your lunch break was wonderful. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye.